Hi, this video is a step-by-step tutorial that highlights how to add Edgegaps matchmaking to any game for free. Specifically, how to use one of our preset examples before you start customizing the matchmaker for your game. Edgegaps Matchmaker makes it easy to group players and launch games worldwide. Let's get to it. First, register for a free account to Edgegaps platform and create a server application for your game. If you haven't already, we have video tutorials for both Unreal and Unity, alongside major netcodes like Mirror and Unity's netcode for game objects. We also have samples to get you started and detailed documentation. With an application version uploaded to the platform, head over to the Matchmaker page. Click on Create a Matchmaker and input a name. Select the example that matches your game type, such as competitive for a first-person shooter. For today's video, we'll use the simple example. Your latest application version with details is already pre-filled. Then, click on Create and Start, which pushes the matchmaker to our free cluster and makes it accessible. Ignore the caching warning, as it is primarily for games with live traffic. That's it. The matchmaker is getting started on our platform. While we wait for the process to complete, let's explore the configuration. Ticker expiration period and removal period ensures that unexpected client crashes or clients who abandoned matchmaking do not make an impact on your ticket's queue. Profiles is where your multiplayer's matchmaking rules are defined. In other words, it is the logic for pairing players together. Every time a player selects matchmaking in the game, they create a ticket which assigns them in one of these queues with these specific rules. If two or more ticket matches, or in other words, if two or more players are in the same queue, the matchmaker releases them, and they are allowed to play together. They are deployed to the application version set under the application section. The next part are rules. For example, you might allow players to select specific maps, and if you have enough players, the matchmaker sends a request to deploy a game server, which allows players to join and play together. Each rule has 3 fields to input. First, a name of your choosing, such as match size. Second, a rule type, which is known also as an operator, such as player count. Third is the operator's attributes, such as target. Here, we'd want 2 players in that match. Each profile can include different attributes to group players, such as skill levels, location, or game mode. This means each profile results in an entirely separate queue within your game. In this example, we also use a latency-based rule. It is a unique feature of Edgegaps Matchmaker, which serves to ensure the lowest possible ping for all players in a match. Our matchmaker is now ready. Let's take a look and then test it by issuing tickets. Once your matchmaker has been initialized, you can review the details of the instance. Status indicates the service's help. Identifier highlights your matchmaker's unique identifier, which helps Edgegap troubleshoot quickly if you need support. API URL is used for all requests from the game clients to deploy to the game server. Swagger URL is a handy graphical web interface for open API specification where you can inspect and test the API schema. Authentication token is required for all requests made by game client and game server for authentication. Of note is the fact that you can regenerate the authentication token, which is especially recommended in case you suspect a security breach. Now, to test your API, we're going to first copy the auth token and then navigate to the Swagger URL by clicking on the link out icon. Once the Swagger platform loads, select Authorize and paste the auth token in the value field from earlier. Then, click on Authorize and close the menu. As to confirm this worked, scroll down to Ticket API section and select Create a Matchmaking Ticket field. Click Try it out. First, review the example. Note here player IP is set to null, which means it will use the machine's IP. Also note the profile being used is the simple example created earlier. The latency optimization rules were assigned automatically dummy values. To simulate a player's ticket requesting matchmaking, click on Execute. This creates a ticket, which allows us to evaluate the response. Now, scroll down to Response Body, which allows us to see the ticket's ID. Make sure to copy this string to review the ticket in a few seconds. Additionally, you can note that the assignment is null, as the ticket has just been issued, and it's missing the second player per the rules we set before deploying a game server. As such, we have to scroll back up to create a second ticket by clicking Execute once again. This simulates a second player for the matchmaker to group with the first. Once complete, we scroll back to the top and fetch the ticket to review our test. Paste the original ticket ID and select Execute. Returning to the response body, we see that the status has now changed to Match Found, which means the 2 tickets were matched. After refreshing, the status will change to Host Assigned, which means the server was deployed automatically. Under Assignment, we see a host has been assigned. It also lists an available URL and highlights the public IP of the server, alongside the external and internal ports used for the game clients. Returning to the EdgeGap platform, we can see the deployment's details are tagged with the ticket IDs. We conveniently can see the same URL and the ports mapping. We can also see that the server is ready through the green checkmark icon. Open the server in the browser, and you'll see that you've connected the players. Congratulations, your matchmaker is now functional. This simple example may be enough for your needs. For games with multiple game modes, or game developers that want to explore rule expansion to optimize their matchmaker for shorter queue times, we recommend exploring our documentation. Make sure to subscribe to our channel as we'll add new tutorial videos. You can also join our community on Discord to ask our dev team and other studios for input on how to best optimize your matchmaker.